Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else in between, welcome back to Elden Ring. We have almost done with the first section of the Altus Plateau. However, I did look up one of the one of the cookbooks that I mentioned in the last episode that I thought I may have missed. And indeed, it seems as though I think it's the Fever's Cookbook number 1, all the way back in Limgrave, I think, if I am not mistaken. So before we do this hero's grave, I think I'm going to pop back up and go and grab that. But it seems to be the only one that I've missed so far. So considering I haven't followed any sort of wikis or guides up until now, it's just been sort of, just from the old memory bank, I wouldn't say it's too bad. So I'm not too angry with myself. Let me see. Yes, I think it's these sarcophagi here, south of the Summon Water Village. So let's go have a look there. Which kind of would make sense, because I think I remember not going down there, because I think I went down here to fight that rune bear that's battling the wolves. So honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. But of course, it's always the one place you don't look. And that's where the goodie is. I'm actually curious to know what... I don't really know what the Fever set tends to do. But I'm curious to see what it will craft for us as well. So, it's still Tuesday here for me. I did decide to record a second episode in my infinite wisdom. Hang on, where are we going? Yeah, just south. And I am on my third coffee because I got up pretty early this morning. As I mentioned at the beginning of the previous episode. So I can see twinklies. Now, see which one is the cookbook. I'm sure there was supposed to be like a body or something here. Hang on. Golden rune. Golden rune. Golden rune. I mean, this is all very splendid, but I came here for something else. Was the wiki wrong? I don't see a cookbook. I don't know about you guys. Do you know what? I'm actually going to look into it right now. If you'll give me a second here, because I am keen to know where exactly this bloody thing is. So give me a second here, please. Right, I'm just taking a wee look now. Oh, okay. Okay. Right, my apologies. I just kind of went off the wiki. And it said to the southeast of... Excuse me, let me get the game back up here. Yeah, it said to the southeast of the ruins up there, but no. It's these. So it's kind of a bit more to the southwest. Oh dear. You can't do anything right these days, can you? Now, is there a safe way over there? Thanks for bearing with me there. I can't get up from there. Right, let's just go back. Yeah, sorry. Thank you for bearing with me. I wanted to get it out of the way in this episode, really, so we're not coming back and forth trying to double guess ourselves. But yes, I'm on my third coffee, starting to feel it a little bit, because I don't usually get up that early. So I was up at 6 this morning, and woo boy, it's I don't know how you normal people do it. Like, I'm trying my best. Maybe it'll just take a bit of time for me to reconfigure the old body clock a little bit, I think, because I do want to start getting up a bit earlier, because you know that's the problem with flexible working stuff. Like, they give me an inch and I take 10 miles. It's not just one. God, is there no safe way down here? This'll do. Oh god, oh I thought I died. So yeah, it's probably, it would have been easier coming from here, in hindsight. Yeah, so I am allowed to start work anywhere up until 1 PM in the daytime, and if I decide to start on 1 PM, at 1 PM rather, I finish work at 9 PM at night. So you see the problem here. So I'm trying to sort of get out of some bad habits and reset, which I think will be good for me and also the channel that I'm trying to do as well. Because if I have more of a normal schedule in my personal life, then I will have a better schedule for my YouTube as well. Anyway, my apologies, I'm boring you. It's really cold here now. It's less than freezing. So here we go. Let's grab our Fever's cookbook. I'll be honest, I know what fever means, but it's spelt differently. Fever is in like a flu, but I don't know what this particular meaning of the word is. Sorry. Yeah, it's pretty cold here at the moment. Below freezing now, so I've had to put the old heating on. And I'm a little bit worried because my electricity company has sent out like an email saying, oh, here's some tips and tricks if there's a power cut. And I'm like, whoa, what? Like, that wouldn't be very good, especially if it happened midway through recording this. So, key items, please. Where are we? Let me see. Fever's cookbook. Perfumers? Fevers. So I've only found 2. Let's see. We get a sleep pot. So it's to do with sleep shit. We get, ladies and gentlemen, we get a sleep pot. I mean, right. The less said about that, the better. Let's just move on with our lives, please, and back to the hero's grave. Right, I'm just going to take a drink. Excuse me. Rightio. Yeah, I felt really bad. I've even put a little comment on like my second ever episode, just saying, "Oh, I missed the cookbook in this location. Don't forget to go take a look." And it's just for that piece of crap. So hang on, which way are we going first? That, oh, I know. That's progression, I think. Excuse me, I always remember this one's a little bit weird. It's like you can go up here, and it seems like it's going to lead to some sort of secret, but then I think it kind of turns out pointless. Yeah, there's like a hidden wall, but then you're just up here. Like, you just come here anyway. Unless I am mistaken by something. No, there's nothing over there. Yeah, honestly, I've no idea. Maybe, what do the messages say about this? Try rolling. Try attacking. There's nothing there. Maybe somebody can enlighten us in the comments. Ooh, hello. Where are you going? What are you... Do you want to make up your mind, please? Thank you. Well, at the very least we can get this stuff. Unless, is there anything... No, there's no illusory walls there. Okay. Well, I'm not even going to drop down from there because I'll just take fall damage. Let's go this way. Now, the trick to this place, it's pretty easy. I mean, there's a hint up there. You just bring the shadow figures into the light, and they become vulnerable. So this gentleman has already kindly gone into the light for us. So the moment they enter the light, they will become stunned, and you can take them out pretty easily. So the imps aren't really a problem, but I think in this place, or it might be a later dungeon, I want to say there's perhaps some burial watchdogs who are just sort of roaming around. Hello. And they are quite strong, but like I say, that could be a later dungeon. Oopsies. So, bring me over there. Okay, guys. It's nice to kill these wankers in one hit. I won't lie. Yeah, the more I think about it, I think it is the other dungeon. There's another hero's grave in the capital outskirts. Okay, so I know this floor is a trap, but we get some summoners' ashes here. Lanedale soldiers. Cannot comment. Probably not very good. So, down we go. I mean, it would be an ambush, but I'm kind of in the safe zone. It's like when you're playing... if anyone used to play... we used to call it Tick, or Tig. It's kind of like You're It. Do you know the one where you say, You're It? But we'd always give ourselves like a safe zone, like a tree or something would be the safe point, where you couldn't get caught, and that's kind of what this feels like. Oh, I know this one. You have to bait this duelist guy down here eventually. Yeah, so this is the easy dungeon. Now there is something above us up there. Let me take care of these guys. Alright, let's have a look. Oh, hello. You must have dropped down. Oh. Slow on the uptake, Joker. Come on. I do like the effect of the guillotine going into the water. It's pretty cool. And do you know what else? I've eaten quite a bit today. Like I had some leftover focaccia from yesterday, and then I had some toast as well with some jam later on. And I'm still fucking starving. Oh, I had a cereal bar as well. That was it. So lots of carbs today, but I'm starving. But tough tits, I'm afraid, stomach. You're gonna have to wait till a little bit later for dinner. You greedy bastard. Hello. Dragon Crest Shield Talisman 2. So is that the one that gives you physical absorption? It certainly is. So considering how almost, I don't want to say impossible, but difficult this first one was to get, this one's kind of just out in the open. It's a little bit disappointing, actually. Doesn't make it feel quite as special. So this was just a way back up here. Okay. So if you missed the item at the back of the room. Alright. So actually not much more to go for this place. Just need to go around this corner. We'll go up there. And do the boss. So there is a locked door in this place for the boss room, but oopsies, that's not fair. You kind of went through your buddy to get to me. That's cheating. Yeah, there's a locked gate. Oh, hello. To the boss, but there is no lever. You have to. Oh, goodness me. That was impressive until you fell over. Oh, and then got killed. Oh, wow. Very impressive. So yeah, this door is locked, but there's no lever. You have to defeat the Guardian, which, like I said, is a duelist, which is up here and across the bridge. But you've got to you've got to lure them back to the light. So this is sort of very much a Zelda mechanic. You know, when you, oh, hello, when you use the mirror shield. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're not even a thing to me. When you use the mirror shield to make certain enemies weak. Okay, so before we bring them with us, take them on a walk, let's get to it. There are some goodies. Or, ooh. Maybe if you're a cleric or something, maybe they should give you like a special spell that can render these guys vulnerable. Would probably feel good. Right, so their pathfinding is quite good. They will just drop down and follow you. Sadly, the guillotines will have no effect on them either. Come on, Stompy. Do you know what? I thought, actually, the last time we fought one of these, they're called duelists. And they kind of look like gladiators, don't they? So I thought to myself, what if these guys had something to do with the Colosseums in the land? Like maybe they were fighters in the Colosseums and they kind of... oops. Because the Colosseums are now inactive, they're kind of just left to roam the land, looking for new for new challenges. So honestly, oh, do you know what? They must be, because the Colosseum in Lanedale that you go to, the final Colosseum, there's like 2 of them wandering outside of it. So it must be. I'll just put 2 and 2 together then. I feel quite smart. Excuse you. Maybe some of the items have some lore regarding that. I have never read it myself, but it could well be the case. I wouldn't be surprised. So, I don't know which boss this is. It's not Crucible. I want to say maybe it's a hero of Zamor, the ice guy. Yeah, it certainly is. Thought so. So I'm afraid a non-challenge. Oops, that was good there. That's quite impressive. So very well, their agility is their agility seems to be their primary strength here. Otherwise, yeah, I'm not really worried, unfortunately for them. As you can see. Right, moving on. So we get the Ancient Dragon Knight, Kristoff. I used to know somebody called Kristoff. They were a chef. Fucking bastard they were. Or chef, I'm sorry. If anyone is a chef, I apologise. But my experiences of chefs, I used to be a waiter in a restaurant, and ooh boy, they are angry little people. They are angry. Like, you know, if you like they say, if you can't stand the heat, get out the fucking kitchen. It's like if you're gonna pick such a stressful profession, then you know you've got to fucking, you know, you've got to be able to handle it, really, haven't you? Not shout at everybody like a fucking cocksucker. Right, excuse me. All right, let me take some coffee here, please. It's nice, but because it's quite cold, it's already gone lukewarm, which is slightly disgusting. Now, make it daytime, please. I'm sorry, I'm not in the mood for that, to be honest with you. Oh, hello, Malalia. What do you say?
Spoken echoes of Queen Marika linger here as well. Shall I share them with you?
Yes, I assume it's going to be to do with this horrendous battlefield.
In Marika's own words, hear me, demigods. My children, beloved, make of thyselves that which ye desire. Be it a lord, be it a god. But should ye fail to become aught at all, ye will be forsaken, amounting only to sacrifices.
That's interesting. So she kind of gave her offspring a a mission. It's kind of like she was coaxing them to engage in war with each other, really. It's like either you make yourselves of something. Either you make something of yourselves, or you are doomed to be, mere dirt in the wind. So it sounds like Marika was coaxing things on a little bit here, doesn't it? Good on her. Right. Melania, how many runes do I have? Oh, goodness me, I have loads. Whoops. Sorry, people.
The principles you would follow.
So I did say I wanted to get endurance up to the soft cap. However, I mean, it's there now at 50. However, I might put some more points into it. It depends if I can wear all of my armor and all of my weapons, because ultimately I like to be able to equip everything that I want to equip, and I don't like to be hindered in any way, shape or form. So we will see when the time comes. Now, for now, let's make it morning, please. Oh, it was about to turn morning anyway. I feel a bit silly now. Now, I'm making it morning, but we'll have to turn it night soon, because there's a couple of nighttime bosses here. So, oh well, what can you do, eh? Apart from call me a fucking retard, which you're welcome to do. Now, let me see. So I don't want to go up there just yet. To be honest with you, I think to begin with, I'm just going to be exploring the this pox-ridden land just to find some items, because there are quite a few tucked away. It's also not the nicest experience riding Torrent through this, because excuse me, there's plenty of peaks and troughs everywhere. Makes it slightly uncomfortable. Okay, so the trebuchet are out of action, thankfully. I thought they were imps then. Yeah, I'm afraid bats, you're not really effective when you're on the ground like that. You're kind of sitting ducks, as it were. So where does this... I will get the map momentarily. Okay, I'm thinking, right, there are two parts. So there's a place where you can go down into the moat over there, but there's also this place here. Unless, is this even the moat? It doesn't really feel like it. It's just a shortcut down, isn't it? Oh, but there is another section to the moat down there. Right, sorry, I'm just getting my bearings, people. So, shall we do this? You've literally got no ass. I kind of feel a little bit bad for you. An ass that only a troll could love. Sorry. At least you don't have to worry about your asslessness anymore. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's like they were doing some sort of ballet duet. So there's an important encounter up here. I'm not sure if it's missable, but it could be. And it's quite an interesting one. So you'll see to my left there's a guy to the left of the screen. Not is all as it seems. So they are technically a mimic, I guess, but they don't turn into an enemy. They turn into a boss. So I'll go and see what that's about in a minute. I did definitely miss that in my first playthrough because they give you a talisman. I thought that troll was dead then. They will give you a talisman. Oh, I'm one-handing. I hate. I wouldn't say it's a great talisman, but it depends really. It'll be the second stage of the Viridian talisman. Is it Viridian? Is that green? It might be. The one that gives you stamina. Right. So yeah, like I say, I'm just going to do this battlefield first, just so it's out of my conscience. And then after this I will check that I'm recording. Like a good little YouTuber. I apologise, I don't have a second screen, because I haven't really needed one. I still don't really need one. All I need to do is minimise and... I mean, oh goodness me, hello. If I was streaming on Twitch or something, then I think it would be, I wouldn't say necessary, but very justifiable and useful. But as I'm just recording a game, as long as I see that record icon going, I am happy as Larry. I don't need a second monitor. But also I wouldn't complain. So maybe one day I'll get another one. They're not that expensive really, because I use a it's an HP, but it's a 144 hertz / FPS monitor. Refresh rate, whatever they call it. So it's quite nice actually. I mean, not many things use 144 FPS, but Windows looks good at least. So I wonder if 4K does. I don't really know, to be honest. I wonder if you could do it with 4K. Right. So I think I've had the heating on a little bit too long. I'm getting quite warm, but it could be the coffee as well having its effect. There's really nothing here. I feel like there's something here, something big that happens. Maybe even a bear? A room bear? Just some dragonflies. No, that's... Oh, I know. There's something on top of one of the... Yeah, I remember. There's something on top of one of the graves. Still, it seems like a little bit of a waste just to have that entire area for one item on a grave. Which is probably going to be a fucking pebble or something. That is literally good for shoving inside of a troll's butthole. Let me see. Let's try and do this. Old Fang, yep, pretty much as good as a pebble. Covered in feces. Anything else? Oh, it looks like I maybe got an item here. I have no idea what it was though. Apologies. It must have not been not very exciting. Okay, so I will go back to that guy, as I said, and then we will go and look at this place soon enough. That will lead to the other door at the top of the staircase where we fought the two tree sentinels earlier. So anything else around here, please? It's kind of difficult to see items because of all the white flowers. Ironically, it'll probably be good if it was nighttime, because then they'd be all glowy. So, people, get ready. Get ready. I'll give you a little clue. Foul, tarnished, smouldering with thy flame of ambition.
Smouldering with that wretched flame of ambition.
Yes, indeed. Margit, round 2. So it's a little bit of a shock, but it's also a chance to see how much we've progressed. And oh, I fucked it. I apologise. I was looking more at my health, to be honest. I think I'd rather heal and be safe. So this Margit is the same as the one that we fought in the castle. Same moves. So nothing we can't handle, although I would say they are stronger. They definitely seem to be stronger. Sorry, Margot. I think it's GG right there. Wouldn't you agree, old boy? There we go. So the Viridian, I was correct. I was thinking maybe Emerald, but Viridian Amber Medallion +1. So it's okay. You get a +2 eventually, and it is actually quite insane the amount of stamina that it gives you. Because usually in these games you don't get you don't get an accessory that tends to boost stamina per se. Or if it does, it's like it's minuscule, or there's some sort of negative effect tied to it. But in this one, yes, they happily give that shit to you. So we've done the battlefield. We will go now down here. So this door is locked for some reason. So whilst that door at the other staircase is open, this one is closed. I don't know if there's lore implications. There could be, but I don't really want to ruin it. But also, I'd purely be sort of espousing a theory that might be utter bullshit anyway. Locked out two-way, guys. Someone forgot the keys. It happens. Hands up anyone in the comments who's forgotten their keys before. Or they've locked themselves... Not locked themselves... Well, yeah, kind of locked themselves out of their building or something. And they've had to ring one of the neighbours and be like, excuse me, can you let me in, please? Yes, we've all been there. Not as bad as losing your wallet or something. That's fucking horrendous. And I've done it before. I've lost my wallet. I've lost my debit cards, my credit cards. I've done it all. I thought I could hear something. Oh, you're the one I was thinking of when I said that there were possibly scarabs, or a scarab on the other staircase. It must have been this dude. So very temporarily put my pulley bow on. I think this is actually... Is this the first time I'm using my pulley bow? Don't quite remember. It's not really very exciting. There we are. Ooh, golden parry. That's quite... I think that's quite a good one. I mean, let's have a quick look. I'm not entirely sure what it does per se. Where are we? Ashes of War. It's near the beginning. Nope. Incantations, sorceries. I apologise. I'm being. I feel like I'm being stupid here. Sorceries, incantations, Ashes of War. They're right there. I apologise. So, golden parry. So this is what the Erd Tree, not the Erd Tree, Tree Sentinels use when they block with their shield. Golden parry. Perform an Erd Tree incantation and swing the shield to deflect enemy attacks and break their stance. Effective even at a slight distance. Oh, so it's a parry, but you can use it at a further distance away from the target. That's kind of cool, actually. But I'll be honest with you, I kind of like, even though I'm probably never going to use it, I like the ability to kind of nullify spells. I think that might be more useful long term. Especially, you can imagine if you're fighting Renala or something. So we got 2 golden seeds. And there are more to be had. Is that a ghosty goo? Oh no, it's a phantom. There are more to be had. However, there is a wee encounter coming up. Sorry, I'm just looking down here. That's just an alternative way down. Right, I'll look at that afterwards. Yes, so watch the skies here, traveller. What is it? Dragons? I said, what is it? Dragons? No, I need to be further down. Sorry. Come on. There we are. I tricked you. It's not a dragon. 'Tis a gargoyle. So, we fought 2 of these guys as a boss, remember? They are now a normal enemy. This is using my twin blade as well. I could really do with you not being behind there, my brethren. Oh, that was almost entirely pointless. I apologise. Yeah, so Elden Ring. It's the game of the year. It's probably one of the best games I've ever played. Okay, let me just pull up your little skirt there and give you some. Well, I never usually get AI freezes. I usually find glitches in games, but I never manage to get an AI freeze. And actually, we have a chance to look at this guy now. I don't think I've ever looked at your face properly. You've got 2 faces. Excuse me a second. You know, I'm anything if... Oh! I'm anything... Oh no, there we go. Well, that was a very intimate moment. I rather enjoyed that, my dear friend. Shame you had to die forever. Now, I kind of got a good look at their face, though. 2 faces melded together. Maybe one of them was corpse wax, like my twin blade. So yeah, we got 2 golden seeds down there, and then if we come down here, look right there, 2 more golden seeds. Beautiful. Makes sense being so close to the Erd tree and whatnot. So, I will take my free level up, thank you. So we're on 12 now, I think. I want to say there are maybe 14. You can get 14. Don't quote me on that. So we got the royal capital plus the outskirts. There we are. And we get our first proper look at the the city and the Erd tree right there. Look. There's the final Colosseum I mentioned. Yes, so we've got that to look forward to. Now the outskirts, there are a few things to do, but it's not as big as the Altus Plateau itself right here. So I'm hoping we get it done in this episode, really. I don't see why not. I will double back up there and see if I missed anything, but for now, let's check over here. Oh, I know this. So, be careful approaching this thingy. You remember a Geel of the Lake? It's one of those situations. There we go. Now these guys are quite weak to frost. There you go. It only took 1 Hoarfrost to get them going. Although we're already on phase 2, which is interesting. Grabby. You're not getting knocked over though. There you are. Right, it's GG. Their head is their weak spot, so I just a bit of R1 spam. And Bob is your proverbial uncle. Now, this thing here, right, very interesting. Oops, excuse you, game of the year. The Giant Crusher. This is technically the strongest item in the game. Strongest weapon, should I say. In the sense of pure raw physical damage, I believe this has the highest base stat / potential when it is at plus 25 or plus 10, whatever it gets to, probably plus 10. So it's also one of the most popular weapons of the game. You'll see a lot of people using this, and very often you'll see them wielding 2 of them. Because if you happen to get 2, and you use jump attack spam, you will kill / stagger most enemies in the game with great efficiency. So I can recommend that one. I'll be honest, I can recommend it. It's extremely heavy though. That's the problem. but then that doesn't really stop people because they fucking go around naked anyway, so... It's also what Tragoth uses, the ram guy. So was that one of the cookbooks I needed? It was indeed, yes. That was a Missionary's Cookbook 4, so I didn't miss that one. And the other one was the Perfumer's Cookbook, which I need to keep an eye out for as well. So, that is a seal for incantations. I think it's a pretty good one, actually. It's not the best, but I think it's pretty good. You'll find that seals, they tend to buff particular types of incantations. So this one will be... excuse me, this one will be for Erdtree incantations mainly. But it's probably better than your average... oh, hello. It's probably better than your average seal, regardless. I almost feel bad about this. Nah, I enjoyed it. I see you there. Alright, so like I said, this place isn't very... there's not much to it, really. So we've already done the eastern side, apart from down in the moat here, but there's literally just a couple of things to get. There's one cave, but it's not too bad. There's not too much point in going there now, because it leads to the divine tower that we just saw over that cliff. Excuse you. Leave my horse alone, would you? Taking a bite out of Torrent's leg. Excuse me, what was I saying? Yes, Divine Tower. But which we cannot open yet, because we require a great room from a demigod, and the location of that demigod is in Mount Gelmir. Now, if I remember, there's a, there's a scarab, kind of like one of the, do you know the Koroks in Breath of the Wild that kind of, I mean, they do this exact thing. But at least you don't have to do it 900 times. Which way are you going? Figure of 8, or are you going down there? They're going down there. Okay. So the cave's down there, so we might as well go this way first. I'll probably wait for Monsieur Scarab to come back. I'm not really interested in the slugs, I'll be honest. Okay, here they come. There we go. We get Prayerful Strike. So, this is interesting. Minor spoilers. Minor spoilers. This looks like a move that Radagon uses. So, do you know when he's smashing the Elden Ring? It kind of looks like that to me, so I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not going to read the lore because, you know... Yeah, I mean, you can kind of probably predict what it'll say, but... there you go. I think that was it, apart from these spirit spring up there. Been a while since we saw the old farting snails, though. Delightful as they are. Now, here is the cave. It's actually a mine shaft by the looks of it. So, I am looking forward. Maybe we'll get some +6 stones. Based on the fact that we were finding +6s in that blood place that we went to briefly, I doubt it. It's probably going to be +5s, isn't it? Oh well. One can only hope. So, Lisery Walls, the standard. Hello. Oh, so we've got green dudes. Feels like the, do you know in Skyrim when you go to Bethardam's, the Dwemer place where all the plague dudes are? You do the quest for Periat. I don't know why that shade of green just sort of massaged my brain in a way that made me think of the plague in that game. I assume they do poison if they hit you, because they can throw the little rocks in their rucksack at you. So this is going to be a secret wall? Nope. Where are we going then? There's a guy up there. You show me the way, my dear fellow. Feel as sturdy as you like. Right, so where are we going? I actually don't know yet. Is it down here? Yes, here we go. Okay, we know this trick by now. This one's got some roots in the way though. Let's send you. Anything on the roots? Is this going to be sort of a what's it called? Great Hollow situation. Is that blocking me? I kind of feel like that's blocking me. I could make it. I could make it to this side, I think. Or just do that. There you go. Smithing Stone 5. Yeah, unfortunately it's not number 6, which is slightly shit. Oh well. Yeah, I used to work in a sorry, it's just come back into my head. I used to work in a restaurant as a teenager and sort of into my early 20s. I did it for actually 6.5 years, so all throughout my later time doing A-levels at college, which college in the UK is slightly different from America. It's when you're a little bit younger, so 16 to 18. And then all throughout my university as well, my time at university. And it was, I think, unequivocally the worst time in my life, without a shadow of a doubt. Oh shit, that was bad. So, sorry, I've come down here a bit prematurely. We have to use this virgin to open this. So make sure you... Oh god. Make sure you don't kill them until you've opened this thingy-majiggy here. So, do we have time to heal, or are you going to try and grab me again? Ouch. Well, it's open. Yeah, I apologise. This was this was not the way I intended to come down here at all. Oh, thanks for giving me some breathing space. I was getting a little bit claustrophobic there, buddy. Right, we get the picture. Yeah, extremely impressive. Grab me. No. Oh, that was cheeky. They baited me. Yeah, look, you can't see me inside. You can see my lantern. That's quite impressive. I didn't know you could see the lantern. No! Woo! That was a spicy one. I would have died then. Excuse me, I apologise. Ah, there's my +6. Yes! I think I need one more though, don't I? No, that's enough. I think that's enough to get my big sword to the next level. The next threshold. So what was I saying? Yeah, sorry, I beg your pardon, I'm rambling. Yeah, I used to work as I actually started out in the kitchen. So again, with the lovely chefs. And then, after a couple of years, I went to front of house, and I was a waiter for like 4 years or so. And it was an awful time. Not so much because of the job itself, it was the people. So, I came from... I think I mentioned I came from the countryside, and it was a relatively, I don't wish to brag, but it's a relatively, like, middle-class sort of area, and there were a lot of fucking dickheads, conservative Tory types. of a certain political background and class, but not in a good way. And in addition to that, my bosses, because they were the landlords, there were two of them. They were utterly appalling people. They were so disgusting, and they treated their staff like literal dirt. So I apologise. I get quite passionate about it, but it was really a fucking bad time in my life, and I definitely wish that I didn't have the job, and I wish that I didn't have a job at all as a teenager. Like, I think it's a bad idea. Any parents that force their child to work against their will, I'm not saying mine did, and I don't blame my parents at all, because I thought that it was the best thing for me at the time. Absolutely not. Those are your teenage years. It's so important for your development. You'll never get those years back. I lost 6.5 years of my life for nothing, just to get some fucking chump change, some spending money. Oh, hello. Some rabbit poop. So I implore you, if you are a parent... Oops. If you're a parent, or if you are a teenager listening to this, and if you are in a position where you don't necessarily have to get a job, but you feel compelled to because of some fucking, I need to get experience and a career and blah, 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 blah. No. There will be plenty of time for that in your 20s and shit, when you need to start worrying about being an adult. If you're a teenager, have fun. Just have fun. Just make friends, go out, have a good time, be a little bit silly, do what teenagers do, have a good time, and don't worry about being a fucking adult until you actually need to worry about being an adult. Okay? Don't be a dick, don't break the law and, hurt people, and, as long as what you're doing isn't hurting anyone else, fucking go for it. And don't waste your time thinking that you have to get some sort of shitty part-time job, to try and please yourself or your parents or whoever fucking else you think needs to be pleased. The only person that needs to be pleased is you. And if you feel, if you decide that you actually really want to do a part-time job and earn some money, and that will make you happy, then by all means. But if you're in a position where you do not have to, or you could get by without doing it, I highly recommend not doing it. So I apologise, I get extremely passionate about it, because I fucking almost ruined my life, wasting my time doing bullshit for nothing, instead of, going out and having a fucking social life and making friends and blah, 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 blah. So, yeah. So anyway, everything it's always easier in hindsight, because ultimately, I've mentioned previously, I did have social anxiety disorder, and I still do, to an extent. So I was kind of inhibited anyway. But I would say that having that experience, this is an easy boss, I'm not even going to comment. Having that experience was a wholly negative thing, because I was forcing myself to be in a position where I didn't understand how to communicate with people properly. And I thought that the way to fix that was to forcibly put myself in an uncomfortable situation. And I'm afraid mental health just doesn't work like that. Okay, if you've got a phobia or something, maybe it's good to, if you're scared of spiders, maybe it's good to be put in a room with a spider or something, and then slowly but surely, try to wean yourself off being scared. But when we're actually talking about mental health, stuff that affects your ability to behave in a certain, I want to say normal way, but yeah, it's not conducive towards anything. It's not helpful. It's not good for you. It's not good for the people around you. The best thing you can do is just focus on yourself and give yourself as much time as you need, as much space. So yes, we can't get into this tower yet. I apologise, my ramblings, but if I am, excuse me, I'm going to take my dressing gown off. You know, if I'm going to use this platform for anything aside from playing Elden Ring, it's to maybe give some younger people some advice. Fuck me, yeah, just don't waste your life. Have fun while you can. There'll be plenty of time to be a boring old dick like me. There'll be plenty of time for that. Don't you worry. Or you imagine, you know, if you are a heterosexual person, you know, male or female, you know, things happen. You might, you know, get pregnant, or you'll be having a baby, and then all of a sudden you're in a position in your life where you have to literally stop being a kid, and you have to start looking after somebody else, like a new human being, and then you start to realize that you don't have time for yourself. You know, you're a young adult, and then all of a sudden you've got this massive, huge responsibility, and you know, you kind of, I don't want to say your life is over. I don't mean that at all. Your childhood is over, effectively. So make the most of your time while you have it, is what I'm trying to say. Right, hello.
You, please, I can read them.
Yes, get it done with. Dectus lift, let me guess. Do I need to go back and get the Dectus medallion?
I served, once prophesied, a Tarnished would one day become Elden Lord.
Well, it was prophesized.
And restore the Golden Order. Surely you see it too. The gold that enshrouds the heavens. The great tree which begets the pillars of light. Oh, Tarnished, hasten to the foot of the tree. And whatever you might face, the fingers will surely guide you.
Honestly, I think that was probably the most useless / inaccurate finger reading of any in the entire game so far. Like, basically all what she was saying was bullshit. So just ignore that one. Right. So yes, I apologise for my little rambly. Like I said, this isn't necessarily just a walkthrough. This is me playing the game, and you know, sometimes talking about shit, real life shit. But you know, I'm not trying to joke, like pull the wool over anyone's eyes. Like when I say this is a 100% game walkthrough, that is also what it is. Like, I'm doing a 100%. So I don't think that I'm just trying to grab views and you know, suck people in. We are doing a 100% walkthrough. If you have not realized up until this point. Excuse me. So is it nighttime? Yeah, perfect timing. So we need it to be nighttime now. We've done the west hand side. Is it the west? Yeah. Of the outskirts. Now, I think I've gone past it. There's like some stairs going up the side of the cliff here. Yeah. Now it is time for the eastern part, which is a little more challenging. Is this it? No. Ah, right here. So there are a couple of mini-bosses which are tied to night time. I'll just take out these skellies as and when they approach. Unfortunately, one of the... Can I please? Oh, for fuck's sake. One of the nighttime bosses are... they're one of my least favourite things to fight, so if you remember back to the Lake of Liurnia and Caelid. Yeah, we're going to be fighting one of those motherfuckers not too long from now. Nope. Nice try, bud. I should probably go and level up my sword. That might help, actually. That'll help with proceedings, I think. Hello. Did you just hit my horse? You rude mofo. Excuse me. There we go. Actually, I'll take a drink before we get going here. Okay, excuse me. So you'll see the bloodstains here. This is an indication that that shit is about to go down. Excuse me. Right.
Is someone there?
So we have Yellow Center.
Well,
A couple of things we'll want to get, even though I will never use. We'll get you. Get those. So you can get Corin's stuff here. Blindfold of exiled prophets who foretold misfortune and were persecuted and driven from their homes as a result. Why hesitate if the path leading to the future is clear? Just close your eyes and walk. So that gives us some explanation as to why Corin is wearing that blindfold, I guess. So they foretold misfortune. Well, well, well. This is quite an interesting... Is this the beast one? Is that the beast torch? No. I don't know what this torch is about. Oh, it does holy damage. There you go. I kind of want it just because I want to collect all the torches. I don't need it. Why not? Why not? Why not? That's what Raya was wearing. The lady in the lady who wanted to take us up to the volcano manor. So is that everything? Just get one of those because I don't have any, and I like to have one of everything. You know, I like to feel special. I say as I don't buy these, but I mean like consumable things. Okay. We're about to fight some tougher bosses, but I wouldn't mind leveling up a couple of times as well. Oh, also, do you know what? Sell them all because I need to level up my weapons too. Excuse me. Right. So, oh, just don't forget to activate this, otherwise I have to walk all the way back. Yeah, look how close we are. Now, we are going to the round table halt momentarily. Go to Hugh. Excuse me a second, I've got... Ooh. I looked at my phone because I had a message from YouTube and it says Kim H has subscribed to you on YouTube. So, apart from my original 5 subscribers, that is my 4th subscriber, I believe. So, thank you very much, Kim H. There you are. A little shout out if that is what you desire right there.
well,
Now,
I took you no matter how you're up.
I feel quite humbled. Thank you. Now, enough mopey around. So we've got some level 7s actually. That's good. Ooh, yes. Beautiful. So we've got a plus 20 heavy greatsword now. So 5 more levels, and this bad boy is done. So we're going to need level 6s for you, and you're on level 6 too. We don't have any more Somber, that's fine. That'll be coming up in good enough time. So that's Hugh. I definitely haven't got any more Ghost Glovewort. Fia's gone. She yeeted herself to the netherworld. The Twilight Zone. Was there anything else I wanted to do? No, just the weapon. So a nice 2 or 3 levels there for my sword, which is very sexual. So we were at the shack, yes. Right, let's get this first mini-boss out of the way. Excuse me. Oh, it is nighttime. And, oh, we're straight into it. Here we go. So, if you remember who spawns at shacks... Yes. Elamir. Or, well, I think that was his name. Elamir of the Briar, perhaps? Oh, very nice. Honestly, I think a crit would have done more damage there. If I'm to be honest with you. Nice try. Oh. Ah! He does hurt. Like, his sword wasn't even glowy. And he did some good damage there. Come on, get frosted. I dare you. That's fine. Eeh! Frosted. Wow, he's resistant to frost. I want to frost you. Oh well. Oh no, punishing. Punished me. But that's why we have the old bubble on. Bit of bubblegum never hurt anyone. Unless it got stuck in your hair, that's not a good time. Oh, the delayed swing. That might spell trouble for us. Shield bash? No. I mean, you kind of attack quicker than I can roll. That's not very, that's a bit no bueno. Kinder bueno. Wouldn't mind one of those. There we go. So yes, even though we have defeated the real bell-bearing hunter, he still invades you. Which I always find a little bit... I mean, it's good because it means you don't miss any encounters, but also... I'm not quite sure how that makes sense, unless there's multiple of them. And Santa's back. Dog, yes. Well, that's not going to get any messages. Likely wolf. Now that's a good one. If you get a chuckle, you get a like. Do you know what? I'm going to do one. What shall I do? Let me think. What have we got? Would this be Behold? First off, why is it always Visions of? Sorry, bear with me here. I'm just trying to think of... I'm trying to formulate something in my head that we could put. Let's look at the phrases. They're usually a good starting point. I failed. Can't take this. So lonely. I like that one. Because this poor donkey dog is kind of like outside of the shack. And good old Santa Claus is just in there with a campfire. I feel a little bit bad. Didn't expect. So lonely. Lonely, I'm so lonely. And then what gesture should we do? That does make sense. The ring? No. We've used erudition before. I like this one. It kind of doesn't make sense, but it just feels like... I like the gesture. Like, obviously, but I like the animation that they do. Boop. Didn't expect so lonely. We'll see if that does any numbers. See if it goes viral. So far we've had likes on every single message, which is pretty good, if you ask me. So, have I rested? Yes, I have. So the second nighttime boss is just up here. Just up here, a short ride away. Watch out for these snail dudes. It's like a sort of like a hermit crab situation, but a lot worse. They've decided to use a skull, an unnaturally large skull, as their home. I heard something behind me. But also, thank you for making me turn around, because I got that item. Oops. Turned too soon. Yeah, so there's quite a few... Oh, hello. There's quite a few of these snake things around, so I would say try to take care of some of those before you deal with the nighttime boss coming up, because they are going to get in your way a little bit. Oh, hello. Excuse me. Scared of you. So I believe we're just... Yeah, it's over this hill. Oh god, there's loads of the snail fuckers. Can you summon here? I'm almost tempted to summon because... oh god, too late. Right. I'm just going to try and take care of as many of the snail snakes as I can. Oh, it's a death bird. It's not even a death right bird. Oh, that's absolutely fine. Look, they can't even kill Torrent. My apologies, I thought it was a death right. Wow, that's a pleasant surprise. Oops, I didn't know there was a grave there. That probably would have been useful information before I started to attack. Yeah, I suddenly feel a lot better about this encounter. Oh fuck. In fact, I'm more worried about the snails. What are you? Winged crystal, don't know what it does. Maybe it lets you float in the air a little bit like Yoshi. That would be cool. Imagine if they gave Torrent like a full-on Yoshi glider mid-air ability. Yeah, as you can see, this guy just isn't a threat at all. Ah, too little too late. Oopsies, I say as I'm about to get pecked. Oh, am I going to eat my words here? Maybe. Ah, okay. Well, that was... Yeah, that really was too little too late. You kind of... you became dangerous with 1 HP. Twin bird kite shield. I assume it's a pretty good medium shield, but it's not. Obviously, I don't use shields, so... So yes, was there actually a minor tree here? Oh, it's there. Okay. It's a bit weird that the basin for the crystal tear was there. Excuse me. Right, we might as well take out some more skellies, see if there's any more items around here. Every time I do this on Torrent. Oh my god, what the fuck? What the what was that? What the fuck is that? What was that? It looked like an old film where they'd like have people flying, but they'd be on a rope, and it was like clearly they were just being suspended in the air by some sort of harness. Oh, I haven't seen that before, so that was relatively amusing for me. Okay, any items around here? I seem to remember there's a couple of hidden goodies. There's you. Ah, yes, I thought so. Golden Root 10, very nice. So, oops, we're almost done with this graveyard. Any more skelly bros? Any more dry bones? Speaking of Mario. Nope. Now, I don't think there's a tree avatar for this minor tree. If I remember, it's one of the Fell Omens. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, this is where we fought Deathbird. It's down here. Can we make it here without dying? No. That's survivable. Yeah, it's fine. Well, I wasn't wrong about the fell omen, at least. Just about the fall. I thought it looks. I thought the darkness was kind of like making it seem further than it was, but no, it was just that far. Oops, I didn't mean to do that either. I apologise. Get this on. Oh well, right. My souls are up there, but I might as well deal with these fellows here. Like I said, the fall damage in this game is really, it can be inconsistent at the best of times. So are these demi-humans? Oh no, they're just guys. Alright, I am still not over what you guys did to me in the cliff bottom catacombs. Oh, they throw death bombs. Watch out for that. I have not recovered from what the fellow omen did to me in that catacombs. Twiggy and Crimson Crystal. So this is our second Crimson Crystal. So if you wanted to have a 100% heal flask, you could do that. However, I still believe that having the bubble tier on there as a fail-safe, you've seen how many times it kind of has saved us from taking damage, because so many bosses in this game like to punish sips. And it kind of just gives you that little bit of safety, and then the fact that the physic flask, it takes a little bit longer to initiate it in the first place. I would say your chances of survival will increase if you use something like the bubble tier instead of just 2 of the crimson tiers. No. Then again, you know, you don't have to use it for a heal. You could put some buffs on there and you know, sip it before you even get into the boss room. In fact, I'd say more players probably do that than use it for healing. Okay. So, yes, I was about to say, we are being fired at. But it is just some ordinary golems, so I'm not really worried about those. Although they are currently engaging in some mild deforestation, which I do not approve of. I might have to smack their booties for that one. Oh, of course, I died to gravity. So yet another rune arc wasted. I apologise. Bloody hell, we're getting a lot of runes at the moment, aren't we? Or did I just forget to level up? I may have forgotten to level up. I thought it was something. But to be honest, I don't mind too much, because we're at the soft cap now for endurance, and I'm kind of waiting till I get my armour anyway, which is coming up fairly shortly in the next hero's grave. So we've done all the skelly bros. Anything on this side of the woods? Ah, there is. There is a berserk bit. The second defense of Lanedale, the fell omen stacks high the corpses of heroes, yet the Erd tree remains unshaken. There we are. So, someone, a particular omen, has been defending Lanedale for the sake of the Erd tree. So there's one omen in particular that we've kind of encountered recently, isn't there? Could it indeed be our fellow Margit, who seemed to be defending the capital even up until this point, because we just fought him? Margit the fell omen. So, I don't think it was the guy by the minor Erd tree that I took out. That guy was just a nobody. Oh, was that for our donkey? No, it was for seems familiar. I'll take that. I accept. I accept your kindness. Now, excuse me, I'm just going to look at the time. What are we on? Okay. Give me a second. I beg your pardon. Just look at something here. No. Excuse me. Okay, I apologise. Let me get back into full screen. Okay. Oh, I hear a doggo. Where the hell was that? Oh, God. I mean, wolves are supposed to hunt in packs. There we are. So, I'm not entirely sure what they were trying to do there on their own. Okay, let me... So, like I said, we can go down to the moat on this side too. We might as well do that while we're here, to be honest with you. And we should be reuniting with one of our NPC friends shortly. Oh, there's something down here too. Oh no, that leads to the dungeons. I beg your pardon. We'll go there last. Excuse me. So watch out for some death crabbos here. I think there's... yeah, there we are. Watch out for this guy. Oh, I was trying to get the dragonfly at the same time. There we go. So this guy can be, sort of a curse or a blessing a little bit later on in the game. They can either help you or hinder you, depending on how you choose to approach the situation. So I'll try to show you when that time comes, but I can't really mention too much because I will spoil. Oh, some roses, why not? Ah, yes, here we are. It's the Blackguard Boggart. And this time he's got crab, cooked fresh.
What are you looking at? Oh, you again, is it? Perfect bloody timing, actually. I got crab, cooked up fresh.
Told you. So before we do that, if we look here, he now sells boiled crab, which is a better version of boiled prawn. I don't think you have to buy any, but I'll just buy one. I don't see why not. But honestly, if you wanted to stock up on this stuff, it's not bad. It's actually not bad. Sell. How many runes have I got? Yep, you know me. If you don't know me by now, then I'm afraid you're gonna have a problem because I just sell that shit straight away. Unless I'm specifically trying to reach a certain target. Anyway, you should probably know.
Mate, there's something I should probably tell you. You heard of the Dung Eater? He's a madman. Has it out for everyone. Curses them. Goes round in his rank armor and all. You see him though. Stay, well, away. I was in the same jail as him once, so I know firsthand. He's a god-forsaken monster. Not just some petty thug like me.
At least you're being honest. About the Dung Eater.
He's a killer. Kills people. And curses the souls. Does all sorts of shit to the corpses. To keep them cursed forever. I ain't seen nothing more disgusting in all my years. I ever been more scared neither. Rooted to the bloody spot while he did that. To my friend.
Yeah, necrophilia isn't fun at the best of times, my dear Blackguard. Can we see your face, by the way? Excuse me.
Never met someone with a taste for crab I couldn't trust. You've got a real thing here, eh?
Notice how
It's only getting better.
Notice how he says crab now instead of prawn, which is interesting. It looks like we can only sort of see his eyes, his eye slit. Yeah, he doesn't have a mouth. He's got pretty blue eyes though, actually. Disgusting eyeballs though. Anyway. So. Yes, a fair warning about the Dung Eater there. Who is the lovely gentleman that literally looks like a human stool inside the round table hold. Yeah, and does now the I mean, the Dung Eater's armor is supposed to be oh god, supposed to be from a fell omen because those are the horns that have been chopped off, but it kind of looks a bit like a turd with perhaps bits of corn in it or something equally disgusting. Are you having a good time there, buddy? It's like they had ants in their pants. They just kept stomping on the spot. Alright. Oopsies. Itchy nose. Right, sorry. So, I will take out these golems. There's another mini-boss up above us, and then I will look at the time. Thank you, Torrent, for tagging that. Yeah, so these guys are relatively annoying. I remember the first time I ever came here, all I could sort of see were the arrows flying through the air, and they left like these streaks behind them of like wind, and I wondered what the hell they were at first. I thought I was seeing things. Okay, so this is a shimpad dude. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. Flame? No. That was my fault. That was relatively poor judgment. Although they're not doing very much damage to me. And also, I can't really see what you're doing up there, buddy. Let me get at those tasty, tasty shins, please. Oh, for God's sake. We are. I said before that these guys were kind of doing some deforestation, and then I saw him then use his axe as some sort of spade or trowel to dig up the earth. Maybe to them this is just their garden and they're just doing a bit of weeding, and I'm here like some sort of aphid on their patch. Wouldn't be surprised. Okay. So yes, there is a relatively tough mini-boss up here. It is a type of tree sentinel, but a lot more dangerous. They have the potential to do some very, very high damage. However, we will just be using our usual tactics, but you've got to be better on the old timing of your dodge rolls. So up there is a good view of the mountaintops of giants. Now, do you remember how I said you can't see the crumbling city in the sky from anywhere else in the world apart from that one single tower in the ocean? Like, we should be able to clearly see it, like, over there where my head is. Because I remember we were quite close to this mountain on the other side of it. Slightly disappointing. Or, like I said, just, you know, hide it behind a cloud or something if you don't want to ruin the surprise. Yes, so that clearly looks like some sort of road over there, doesn't it? That we can eventually take. I can see here that you can summon your spirit summon. Do you know what? I know this is terrible. What are they actually fucking called? They're just called ashes. Spirit ashes. Right. Okay. Because I swear I feel like I call them something different every single episode, so I apologise. Spirit Ashes. So here we go, the Draconic Tree Sentinel. So take advantage of them taking an age to do their first attack. There we go, and get one of these in, and a boom. So you can't crit them per se, but you can send them flying. So a bit of a Lionel attack there with the old flame. But the dangerous thing is the... no, I didn't mean to press R2. The dangerous thing is the dragon tooth that they are wielding. And that too. So lightning, like I said, always a bit of a weakness in Souls games. So honestly, equipping the bolt trait talisman that we got earlier might not be a terrible idea here. Oh, I thought I'd avoid damage, to be honest with you. Oh, I didn't know that did a shockwave. No, it's going to do a second one. Ugh. Do you know what? Give me my magic. Almost there. Almost there. I'm going to go for it because their weapon isn't all electrified. So there we go. I remember when I first played this game, that guy took a while Now you get this weapon. This is actually one of the strongest weapons in the game, I would say. It's a colossal sort of hammer thing. It's a dragon claw or tooth. And it's pretty strong. Obviously, it's got some built-in lightning damage too, which is always a good thing in these games. It tends to be. Now, I'm going to go grab this grey site, but I am not going into the capital yet. Because there is the potential to ruin an NPC's side quest. I think I alluded to it when we first came to the Altus Plateau. There is the potential to ruin a NPC's side quest, unless they've patched it. But just like with Lord Vike in Lionia, I am not willing to take any risks whatsoever, so I'm not going into the capital right now. In fact, we won't be coming back here for a while because I want to do everything else in the game up until this point before we progress. Okay, that will include Rani's questline, that will include Fia's questline, that will include the Dragon Barrow, that will include the rest of Ainsel River. So, yes, Mount Gelmir, we're not going in there until we've done everything else. Now, we don't need to do that necessarily, but like I say, there is a potential to spoil someone's quest. And that person is our hubby, Bach. So, for that reason, I will be... Oh, I rested, didn't I? Do you know, I should probably just teleport away from here. Where can I go? Actually, no, I beg your pardon, we're going down to the moat, aren't we? Yep. I always find it weird how they don't put a grey site nearer to the Blackguard. You sort of have to ride all the way back every time you want to go see him. Right, I'm about to get shot by something. Did the archers not respawn? No, the archers don't respawn. That's cool. I get the feeling that might be new too. I don't remember that being a thing. Apologies if I am mistaken though. So, just give me a second here. Actually, I will take a wee little drink as well. There we go. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, do you know what? I've just looked at my desktop, but I didn't actually look at what time we're on. We've got an hour and 32 minutes left. I don't know if I'll have time to do both of these dungeons here, but do you know what? Do you know what? I think I will. There's two dungeons here. There's the Catacombs, and there's the Hero's Grave over here. I get the feeling there's going to be a rune bear. Excuse me. So there's a statue there to break. Yeah, I see a rune bear up there. So pretty obviously we have to lure them over. That was a bad move to start with, buddy. You gotta do your roar attack? Yeah, I can see something coming. Okay. I didn't mean to use that one. Oh well. So usually I do not like to use torrent for these guys because they are a bit too feisty. They do lots of... shut up. They do lots of AoE when they sort of hit the ground, and it can stun torrent. Yeah, so if I had bleed on this twin blade, this guy would already be dead. Oh, you managed to avoid my killing blow, my dear fellow, although you're not able to lock me down now, which is quite nice. Well, nice for me. So, did we get any +6s or +7s? +6, very nice. So that'll be for our twin blade now. So, in there is the Hero's Grave, and it's the place where I will be getting my favourite armour in the game. So, some of you may indeed already know what that is. Now, I'm sure there's a Catacombs here. Oh, it's up here. Okay. Yes, I want to say these two dungeons are probably the most difficult dungeons that we would have come across so far. I know it kind of makes sense because we're further in the game, but I remember these two being relatively spicy. Okay, I think I'm starting to get a feel for which one this is. Oh, these are explodey pots. So the ones that have a yellow top on, they explode like this. Yeah, I don't mind taking a little bit of damage, honestly, otherwise we'll be here forever trying to meticulously kill everything. Yeah, I know this place. Oh, hello. I think this might be the transporter trap catacombs. Yes, it certainly is. Okay. So remember, check your corners for items. So this is a bit of a puzzle. It's a bit of a puzzle, this one. That was weird. It did the rune arc effect, as if I'd just used a rune arc. So, I say this one's a little bit of a puzzle because it's not so hard to get to the end. It's more a case of there are some missable key items. Oh. Well, whatever. That's a Grave Glove War 6. I need a... oh no, I think I need a +7, don't I? Ghost Glove War... Hello. God, I just smacked them straight into the dirt there. Okay. So yeah, this one's a little bit tricky. I'll be honest, I don't know the exact solution for it. But we will be working it out, of course. So don't worry about that guy up there. Just creating issues and tissues for us with those electric bolts. And now you, Mr. Blue. Mr. Blue Sky. Are you coming? They usually drop down. No. I can just hear slappy feet. So we have two transporter traps here. We have this one, and then there's an invisible wall here. So I want to say this one down here might be the progression path. Oh, hello. It is good how they sort of blow each other up in the process. So let me go get this one up here first, and we'll see what that does for us. Or do I? You know what, something in my brain is telling me to go to this one first. Because I get the feeling the last time I did this place, I kind of took the other chest and then I had to come back. So, for better or worse, I've chosen door number 2. Let's see what happens. So I think we've literally just... yeah, we were down there before. Okay, that's interesting. So let's see what this is all about then. I think this might be the optional way. Let me see. So there's you over there. Yeah, I think... oops, hello. I think this is the optional. So, you might think we've just been here. You might think that, but if you drop down, I believe this is a different place. I might be wrong, but no, it's different. Yeah, so this is sort of the hidden little bit here. It's quite clever actually the way they've laid this out. They've made it seem like it's the exact same spot, but it is not. And the reason I remember this so well... it shouldn't have hit me. The reason I remember this so well is because of this. I remember I had one ritual pot in the game that I hadn't found, and it was this motherfucker right here. Because, you know, you'd be excused for thinking like, oh yeah, that's just a drop down that I've already been to. But no, not so. Yeah, so I think that's a different cage in there as well. I say that, and now I feel a little bit confused. So if I take that chest, it might just pop me back up there. Let me see. Let me see about that. See, now I'm confused, but I got the item I wanted, which was the ritual pot. So let's see what this one does. Yeah, it's taking me back up here, but there are some guys still alive, which again makes me feel like it's different. Oh, I know. So this is the original way we came in here. But what is up yonder? Yes, we really did just get teleported to a different place that just looked the same. So this strikes me as though it's going to lead to where we want to go to get the lever, I think. Let's see. Okay. Watch out for some potties. Okay. So there are two ways here. There's a window. Now, that's probably going to be somewhere that we've already been to, I would say. So, what is up here? A trap. Aha, hello. So actually, it looks like we've come the right way again, because this seems like another optional bit, which I'm quite pleased about. There you go, you get 2 ritual pots in this place. So I didn't... Although I probably found this one, to be fair, it was just the other one that I got before that I would have missed, because that one's a bit more obvious. Oh, God, that was higher than I thought. So let me just see where this is. Is this the dead end, or is this... Is this the way back? This looks like it was the dead end where we got the second ritual pot. Okay, okay. All very interesting then. So yes, I did pick the right chest to begin with, so... whichever one I didn't choose first, I don't actually remember. Short-term memory loss. I think I actually don't remember. Oh no, I think I went for the one behind the wall first. Now, I'm curious as to where this one goes. Where does this one take us? Will this take us behind the cell? Yes, it's taken us behind one of the cells, and that ladder is definitely the way to go to get to the lever. Excuse you. Excuse you. Come on then. Okay, so it looks like jump attacks might be a good idea for those guys. So, it is 420 galore down here, pot everywhere. So yeah, I feel like there might still be one chest that we haven't been in, and it will lead to the other caged area. But this is certainly the way to go for now. So I apologise I don't have some sort of comprehensive guide here, but I guess you can just kind of follow what I'm doing and you will get everything. I'm a man of my word. There we go, here's the lever. And then this, I think, is the way we came in originally. Let me just look, actually, just in case. Feels like it. Yes, that is the way back. Okay, so there's just one more chest I want to check. That should take us to the caged area just down these stairs. And like I said, this is a 100% guide slash walkthrough slash gameplay slash let's play series. So where do you take me? Where I think? Yes, indeed. Right. And I definitely want to be here because I'll get some more meat. I do like my my meat. There we go. Oh, and we got... that's perfume 3. Which one did we need? Perfume 3, right there. So, we are up to speed with all of our cookbooks too. It's all coming together very nicely, isn't it, people? Isn't that just a nice little feeling? Okay. We can just go straight back. And then head to the boss, which I do not remember what it is. I'm trying to think. In my mind, I want to say duelist, perhaps. I'll go for duelist. But honestly, surprise me. My body is indeed ready. to receive whatever you throw at me, game. Okay, excuse me. Back there, okay. Right, what boss, what delight do we have to look forward to? What sunny delight. Oh, hello, I missed you, didn't I? All you had to do was just stay still and blend into the environment and you would have been alive. How many flasks have we got? We used our magic flask for some reason. I can't remember when. I think for the rune bear, wasn't it? Maybe. What have we got? It's a duelist! I swear I did not know. I promise you, I promise. I am not the type of person that likes to lie. That was a bad decision on your part. I'm surprised the little spikes on the end of those hammers don't bleed you. But I'm also quite glad about it too. Buddy, I mean, it's not looking great for you. I'm just gonna be honest. I thought you had a grabby. I thought you had a grabby. Come on. Yeah. Almost entirely useless. Oh, okay, so they've done their barbaric raw thingamajiggy. So now they're a little bit more dangerous. We just gotta literally do a few jump attacks and it's game over. There we go. We also have so we get the explodey jars right there. I love how they call them souled jars. Very, very, very clever, Miyazaki. You've done it once again. Now, I need to make sure I rest this time and level up. That would be pretty good for us. Actually, no. I keep forgetting what I said. I said I would wait until I get the armor set that is going to be in this next dungeon. So I think I will do that. And just hope that I don't lose a 250,000 souls. But for anyone else playing who isn't perhaps as experienced, maybe don't do this and go and spend your souls. Or buy some stuff that you haven't bought yet, maybe. Cash them in. Yeah, you could say I'm taking a little bit of a gamble. You need to know with gambling when to quit while you're ahead. But also, YOLO. Right. Okay. Kind of reminds me of some of the lifts in Anor Londo. So, very similar layout to the last one, except this one seems to be kind of mirrored. So I won't forget Jesus. Can't possibly forget Jesus, and I'll check this room over here. So in the last one we had one of the bell ladies in, one of the witchy woos, and this time we have some basilisks that are straight onto the spray and pray. Yeah, they really do not kid around in this game. They don't kid around. God, they are going for it. Come on. Oh no, that's bad. That's bad. Right, let me try and get a preemptive strike. There we go. That's what I was looking for. What do you have for me? Golden epitaph. So some sort of sword there. They do like their short swords in this game. So unfortunately, this is a more difficult hero's grave, and guess who is going to be back again? You will see quite shortly. There you are. Yes, we have to deal with these mofos again, unfortunately, and some skellies. Oops. Hello? Thank you. Unfortunately, no. So, however, this time we will be able to destroy the chariots yet again, which I will find relatively enjoyable. Oh my god. Forgot about you. So pre-patches, that would have killed me. Hang on. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready. So we can drop down here. I think there's more basilisks, though. Whatever, take me. Take me. Yeah, watch out for the old ambush here. There we are. Ah, just missed the triple kill. No! I swear they have programmed or designed the basilisks in such a way that your sword misses them every time they do an attack. It's quite ingenious, actually. So kudos to From Software for that. Right, I think there are more basilisks here. Oh. No. Yes, yeah, I thought so. You shot your wad a little bit prematurely there, my fine fellow. So, we're back to the other side here. Watch out for these guys. Okay. In fact, it's almost not worth exploring this properly until we're able to destroy them. But I'm just going to go look at the other side here. Watch out for some skellies. I think there's one to my right. Yeah. Excuse you? Oh, come on. That's a ghost glove, what, 6? I think I did need 7. Still nice to have, though. Not going to complain. Can I jump over you? Nope. It's not that dungeon. There is one where you jump over them. Okay, I need to be careful here. I see ya. Ouchies. That was a dick shot. To me. Okay, so they've changed their trajectory here. Alright, we're going to watch out for this. I'm just going to see where it goes up to. It goes up to here. Okay. Now, can I make this? I can. Oops. So, this is the tricky part coming up. Where you see the item there, on that ledge on the left, that is a drop down. Now, you have to be quick because another chariot is going to spawn right in front of us. And you have to sort of commit. And I failed. That's fine. That's fine. To be honest with you, if you decide to just run through the dungeon without collecting everything like I was, you get more time in order to sort of coordinate yourself and do that jump there. So now I do indeed have 250k souls on the line. However, if this was... like I said, if this was pre the patches, I would absolutely be wearing a sacrificial twig right now. However, oops. Let's make some good TV here, and let's. Oh God, for fuck's sake, guys, please. Let's try and improve our ratings here and put our life on the line. See how it goes. So, I'm thinking of actually dropping down where the basilisks are. That will probably be the safer way, so we don't have to deal with the old chariots. And then we'll just ignore the basilisks. Thank you, bye-bye. So I need to make sure that I grab my souls before I attempt to do that jump again. Now, do I have time here? Yes, I do. Now, I think I might be able to get to the end before that chariot pokes me in the butthole. I can hear something. Right, we're okay. Honestly, we could just wait for this chariot to turn round, but there we go, we committed. Now, so this is the secret of this place. Okay, now, a bit of a Demon Souls puzzle here. Thankfully, though, the platforming is not as retarded, and you can actually jump in this game. So more Bassies. More Shirley Bassies. Remember, their Deathblight stacks, so if you get hit by multiple clouds of Deathblight, you are in for a rather bad time. So I'm just waiting for my window here. I think it's there. Yeah. So if you feel as though you're going to get Deathblighted, just use your Dark Bollockses. Don't take the chance, because things can turn badly very quickly. Okay. So, this is just a little optional bit here. Oh, hello. That was weird. You kind of just looking at me with puppy dog eyes. So I believe this is just the way back up. I will just go and confirm. We got the Vulgar Militia Ashes. If they're the ones that use Destined Death on their weapons, then they could actually be quite useful. But I'm not sure if they are. Because eventually when we go to the... yeah, this is just the way back up. That's fine. So that's why we dropped over there. When we do go to the Dragon Barrow, where the Bestial Sanctum is, there are lots of Vulgar Militia, and they have... they don't have Deathblight on their weapon. They have... God, I don't even know what to call it. I'll just call it Destined Death, I guess. And it has a health debuff, a bit like the Black Knife Assassins. So you're going to drop down here onto this beam, not onto that beam, because if you do on the beam on the left, you will get attacked by a skelly at the end there. So better safe than sorry. Thankfully it's not an archer though, so it's not quite as bad. Right, excuse me a second, I'm just going to check something. Okay, I've got like 3 minutes left. So we will go over as per, but I don't mind, because this is pretty much the end of the Altus Plateau here. I think, until I discover something that I missed entirely. So this is the place we want to be. Now, one of the chariots has just teleported back to where we are. Oh, itchy nose, sorry. Itchy nose galore here. I'm not sure if there's an item... Oh, we do need to go up here. Yeah, we do need to go up here. So, we have this thingy. Right here. Now, it might seem a bit like... what's the word? It might seem a bit out of place. Like, what's the point in this? What is this doing? This thing is actually controlling the beams of light that you see on the floor there. It's controlling those beams of light, and that dictates where the chariots are going to be spawning. So I believe we hit this one. I believe that's correct. Now, get in the corner to survive. And obviously watch out for the fire too. So I believe that one we hit. Because there is a second one coming up, and I think we leave that one alone. Now, if I'm correct, I apologise, but we will figure it out in this video. Did I come from here? Yeah. Gonna singe my hair. Right. So we're gonna have to run for it in a second. We might not make this. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. Like I said, if this was before the patch, we'd probably already be dead. So you can imagine how annoying this fucking place was when the game first came out. You get this far and then you just get tanked by one of those motherfuckers. Okay, so we've got 2 ways to go. Let me check up here. This seems like it might be the optional way. No, of course it's not. Of course, that's the way to go. Oh, hello. Scimitar. I think I've already got one of those. Yeah, I definitely have, because it didn't come up as a new item. I'm sorry, I'm just going to yeet that. It's going to annoy me otherwise. Go away. So we've got a Fellowman. Is it just the one of you? I feel like that would be a little bit too easy. Do you know what? Bold Talisman. I want to say this is one of the... Oh, hello. It's not the Crucible Knot Talisman. It's something similar. Yeah, Crucible Feather Talisman. So I'll be honest, I don't know what it does, but I think it's more useful than the Crucible Knot. Fuck it, let's have a look. Sorry, I usually don't like to look at items that I don't use. Improves dodge rolling, but increases damage taken. There you go. So that's a pretty standard Souls item right there. Scripture Wooden Shield. Looks like I already had one of those, but I don't care so much about that. Right. Anything beneath here? I don't believe there is. Nope, we're all good. So, like I said, there's going to be a second imp pillar right here, and I think we leave this one alone. And I apologise if I'm incorrect, but we're going to be finding out. So that guy hit it. Calmness required head. In short, no attacking. There we go. So that fine gentleman or lady just confirmed for us that we do not hit that pillar. We hit the first one. Now, I think it might happen here. Oh, go away, I'm trying to look. Yeah, look. There we go. Gorgeous. Right, I don't care about you. So, we get Ash of War, Holy Ground. Don't know what it does. I'm more interested in this. So this is my favourite armour in the game. The Tree Sentinel Armour. I like it because it is... it looks nice. It's a nice shiny piece of armour. It's got great defense. Some of the best defensive armour in the game. The only thing is, it weighs more. It weighs more than what we've currently got. So I'm going to wait until we finish this dungeon. And then... we will go and see what our options are. I want to say this is going to be an ulcerated tree. Oh, no. I think this is the Crucible Knights. I think there's 2 Crucible Knights, so... you don't have to get a lever for this one. There we go. Also, I want to say, I'm pretty sure you had to leave the dungeon and come back for those things to crash originally. But that, again, I'm probably talking out my bottom there. Apologise. I hear you. Oh. I mean, this bit really does feel like the catacombs from Dark Souls 1. Right, proper throwback. Believe it or not, I kind of used to speak like that. Not that like strongly, but I had more of a in the UK it's called a northern accent, so you talk a little bit more like that when I was younger and I was ignorant. So we are going to summon our mimic straight away, because otherwise we'll have to fight 2 crucibles at once, and I don't want to do that, to be honest with you. So this guy here, Ordovis, is actually the leader of the Crucible Knights. So I'm going to wait for my Mimic tier to get in there and draw some of the aggro. There we go. Yeah, so this guy is the boss of the Crucible Knights. Which you wouldn't really think looking at him, because he's kind of just the same guy as we've already seen. So, Joker number 2 is taking a lot of the sweet aggro over there. Now watch out for phase 2. I think this guy's a flame breath. We'll find out. Nope, they're a tail. Okay. Makes sense. Oh! But they can also do that, apparently. So you see, my Joker is... Oh, I've got to be careful here. My Joker is more than handling himself over there. Big tail. Missed, though. I was in a bit of a sweet spot there. I rolled too early, that's fine. But it is basically over for good old Ordovis. Oops. Unless I miss. Apologies, that was quite bad. Hello. Oh. Right, do you know what? Just take one of those. So, Joker 2 has taken a lot of damage, but he has done his job already. So, thank you, Joker 2, for your help. And there we are. Again. Oops, so we get that armor finally. However, we just got some better armor. So, although I'm curious, which one is better, the Crucible or the Radahn set? The Radahn set, there you go. But it does look cool, I won't lie. Do you know what? For anyone who hasn't worn it before, let's just have a quick look what it looks like. Does it weigh more? No, it's actually lighter. Which is surprising because it's made of fucking bronze. There we go. So it is it's a cool armor. You get sort of an axe head. There. You can get the tree set too, but I do prefer this one. So yes, let's put this back on for a minute, and we'll have to see what we can do with our endurance, because we're not going to be able to use everything here straight away. Which is okay. Right, do you know what? Just take me... where am I even going to go next? I need to think about the next episode. We'll just go here. Okay, so we've got 300k souls. Very nice. Do you know what? I apologise. Let's go to the Round Table Hold, because we might be able to level up our Twin Blade or something. So we might as well do everything there. Okay. Sorry. So let's look at that first, please.
Well, I took you no matter to lay out your own.
Get those. Strengthen, please. So yes, we can do our Twin Blade up to 16. So we're going to need more level 6s for you and for you. Honestly, I don't see the harm in doing my turtle shield, because I'll be honest, I'm not going to be using them on anything else. I've kind of already got everything that I kind of want weapon-wise. But as you can see, the more we level this one up, the more the guard boost goes up a little bit. So absorption doesn't increase, but guard boost does. So it's not useless leveling up the old shield.
Back all no matter.
What about my small shield? Can I do that a little bit? So, turtle requires level 3. This will require level 1. Yeah, I don't see why not. Why the devil not? There we are. Roddy.
Greedy, you here for spit?
So yes, we need level a 7 for you. That's fine. We'll be getting some of that good stuff in the underground places that we're going to be going to eventually. So yes, right, the moment we've been waiting for, leveling up. Excuse me, let me actually put my armour on. I'll keep the Twin Blade equipped. So yes. The Tree Sentinel armour is all round better. It just weighs more. You might be able to take the cape off and reduce some of the effectiveness, but whilst making it weigh less. But there, look how good it is. It's so good. And you have a little bonsai tree on your head. There, look. Little bonsai. Do you look at the detail on the breastplate? And we get little I mean, you can't really see, but you get nice little pointy fingers on your gauntlets. Yeah, this is my kind of thing, I'm afraid, guys. And then look, our big old cape, which is not tattered and bruised like Radahn's cape. And also, honestly, I'm not a great fan of the big fucking hairstyle, the Nameless King hairstyle that comes with the Radahn armor. Okay, so I didn't actually look at my weight. I beg my pardon. Beg your pardon, rather. So we're on medium load. That's actually that's a promising start, isn't it? We're already on medium. Well, what else can I put on, please? I can put on my torch. Very surprising. Can I put my bow on? Not quite. Not quite. I could do the mathematics here before I start spending loads of souls. Hang on, let me see. I think you do... So I'll just get my calculator. Do you do 93.7 divided by 131.4? I believe so, yes, because it's 0.713. So we only need another 1 to 2% worth of equip load. So why the devil not? We'll prioritise that, and then we can just pump everything else into... Oh, do you know what, though? Do you know what, though? We're going to be getting a better Erdtree's Favour eventually, which will have more equip load to it. So I think for that reason, and that reason alone, I'm out. Yeah, I think we will leave endurance at 50. I apologise for getting your wee hopes up. So, how many levels? 4 levels for 300,000 souls. So, we just do this. We start to catch up with strength and vigour. So, a tasty 9 points into strength there for our sword. And a nice 53 health for our HP. Here we go, people. It's all coming together now. It's all coming together nicely. Okay. So I enjoyed that one, actually. I'm usually not a fan of the Altus Plateau, but I think I enjoyed the Capital Outskirts a little bit more. Yeah, it was good. Right, thank you all for watching, as always, and I think I'll catch you next time, if you don't mind. Bye!